Hey guys, this is Ultimate from S3R Gamers, and before we get started today, I want to take a shout out to my friend Johnny. It happened about a month ago, but we changed the banner for the YouTube channel, and it was a revamped, much nicer done than what I had done previously version. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen real quick if you haven't seen it. It's by my friend Johnny, and all he asked was that I shout him out in the video, and if you're interested in asking him to do anything for you, I will leave his information in the description. So with that, on to Pokemon Showdown. Here we go. Looking for a battle. Okay, so I got a new team here. I feel pretty good about it. Oh my goodness. Forgot how loud I left that in my ear. Anyway, so looking at this team, I will say, first and foremost, I think Landorus is a great lead because he needs to intimidate someone. So with that, I'm going to throw out Stealth Rocks. So with this team, I decided to come up with two leads because I realized just having one dedicated lead just isn't a thing anymore. There's just so many different things you can do at this point. So all right, I bounced his Stealth Rock, so that's good. Now he's probably going to switch out Skarmory. This is going to allow me to put up a Reflect, and then I'll probably be able to get this. You know what? I'm going to start Dazzling Gleaming, and that did not a thing. My goodness gracious. So all I got up was a Reflect. That's unfortunate, but it's something we can work with. So I'm going to go ahead and send out my Blastoise here. So Blastoise is our Rapid Spinner. I always try to use him, as you guys know. He is my favorite Pokemon. He switched out. He probably thinks I'm going to use Water, but honestly, I'm going to Aura Sphere. So, just so everyone's aware. I rock in Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Dragon Pulse. I just feel I needed, with the Crunch and the Shadow Balls on Tyranitar and Gengar respectively, I decided that Blastoise, I needed some fighting coverage, which I didn't have. So I gave him Aura Sphere and Dragon Pulse, of course, because we got to get rid of those pesky OU dragons. So I kind of figured he'd switch out again, go into Milotic. My guess is he's going to try to Toxic, and I really don't have an answer for that. The only thing I can think of is switching to Gengar. He recovered. I did not see that coming. I'm worried, really worried that he has Mirror Coat. So I'm going to Will-O-Wisp because I'm going to see if he has Mirror Coat. He does have Mirror Coat, so physical, what's it called? Special attacks are out of the question because he's just going to Mirror Coat me right back. So now that that's out of the way, here's the thing, again with this, you got to be so strategic. I'm looking at speed here. I'm probably slower, so I'm going to go ahead and Crunch. Crunch actually works out fine for Skarmory because, well, Skarmory is, wow, okay. See, I'm tempted to Rock Slide because it'll do neutral damage. I have a chance to flinch, but Fire Punch might, oh, Fire Punch didn't. Boom, okay. Well, Fire Punch, oh, the burn, that is actually very helpful. I'm just going to go ahead and Fire Punch this guy again. I think, okay, so yeah, he's going to start laying out his hazards now. The good news is he doesn't have a Ghost, so he can't safe switch in on Rapid Spin to keep me from doing it. Yeah, so when I made this team, I again, you know, you just throw so many things against the wall and you try to see if they stick. And I got bored one night and I tried to make a team, and, you know, does this team have some, you know, legendaries? Yes, it has Landorus. Yes, it has Zapdos. And as unfortunate as that can be at times, these guys are OU for a reason. If you're going to compete in OU, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. And that's what this team's trying to do. I tried to incorporate some Pokemon I like Espeon and Blastoise. And I do love Gengar, but I mean, Gengar in general is just considered a really strong Pokemon. My Gengar actually has Life Orb. I don't know how common that is on Gengar, but I found it to be incredibly helpful for late game sweeping. There's been a number of times I've been able to break down people's team from 5 to pretty much nothing quickly. I'm not really sure what he's going for at this point. We're just kind of in a stall where he's just roosting and I'm fire punching, because nothing else on his team would really, I would really try to fire punch. So I don't know what he's getting from this, other than maybe just trying to slowly bulk up and do stuff. My guess is he's probably going to roost again. He might try to get healed up and then switch out. And so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and switch into Blastoise because I'm going to need that Sandstorm again later. So he roosted, so I'm just going to go ahead. Doesn't matter if he switches or not. I'm getting this Rapid Spin off, and I'm getting all this crap out of here. Fair enough, I kind of figured as much. So there we have it. Everything of my field is gone. You know, as much as I like deflogging, I feel like it's only really useful if you're not going to set anything up because it clears your side of the field as well. Okay, I'm going to Dragon... Oh, crap. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So, like I said, I'm not really sure how to attack this Milotic. Miracoat's going to... Sending out Landorus, I don't know if that helps. If I send out Tyranitar, he's going to send something else out. But, I mean, it's really my only option. I'm just going to have to go ahead. Do this again. This is just one of those things. This is just part of the Pokemon, you know, metagame. You just got to... We just got to sit here and have it out until one of us gives in and makes a mistake, or one of us just outlasts the other. So, let's see. So this episode should be going up alongside 2 episodes of Richard and Alice. So that'll be fun. Oh, Umbreon resisted that. That is unfortunate for me. Rock Slide, I guess, is my only option here. So, ooh, the Wish. Oh, the only unfortunate part is I'm not going to be able to stop that Wish from hitting anyone. My guess is he's going to give it to... He gave it to Garchomp, which surprises me. So, I'm going to go ahead. Oh my goodness. I hope he doesn't rock a Yachi Berry. He doesn't. I actually find most people don't use the Yachi Berry anymore. But for me, it's very helpful, especially... Oh, he forfeited. Wow. Wow, and we're up to 1,300. So, I really don't want to keep trying to change my teams up too much. So, I'm going to try to keep this core team. You know, Zapdos kind of can maybe get swapped around a little. Landorus, Tyranitar, but I feel like the core of like Mega Blastoise, Espeon, and Life Orb Gengar is about where I want to keep this team. So, I think that's pretty good. And let's see how fast we can go. Ooh, this one has a Ditto. This is interesting. I'm really not a fan of fighting Ditto teams. Perfect. He cannot Thunder Wave me. He's probably going to get Togekiss out of there. He didn't. That's surprising. He's not faster than me. You're not faster than me. Which I'm sure you're a little shocked at. Okay, he swapped into Gliscor. That's fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and Stealth Rock because I might as well get those up. I feel like I have a pretty good... Okay. I'm not really... He might be trying to fake me out. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and assume he's faking me out and switch to Gengar. I was right. So that's really good that I caught him with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to Will-O-Wisp. I got the burn. We're good. Now Gengar's set up. I'm actually... Oh, he forfeited. Because I played him, I guess, perfectly. Wow. Okay. You know what? I guess that's just it. 2 forfeits. I really wish I could get some more finished battles, but I mean, you guys saw a decent amount of battling in the other ones, and you know, this is more of kind of like a Pokemon update. You know, I really want to try to do Showdown again more often. You know, I don't know, maybe I don't know, 3 times a week or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I really don't have a set schedule. It's something I probably need to work on. But yeah, so I mean, that was just some in-house stuff. I mean, there was the, you know, the whole again, check out the description. I'll link my friend's info if you need any graphic stuff done for me. He actually is really good. Sometimes I give him a hard time, but he actually is pretty good. And he's definitely gotten a lot better from when he first started years ago. But that's a tale for another time. So, I mean, I guess that's it. This is about, like I said, this is probably the core of OU that I want to run with because I feel like it works really well. And I want to see how far I can take this team. I think this might be the team I can break 1,500 with. And then maybe we'll see 1,600. And the important part is I got to play smart. I feel like I have everything covered as best I can with this group. So, hopefully, if there's any changes to this team that you think would be good or you'd like to make, one thing is, although Will-O-Wisp came in really handy here, it very rarely seems to come into play for me with Gengar. So I was contemplating giving him a 4th move, just for as much offensive coverage as possible. Dazzling Gleam would allow him to hit fairies, and fighting Pokemon, and dark Pokemon as well. So, just things like that. But if you guys have any tips on this team, go for it. And maybe I'll leave the info, and I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to leave the info in the description, but I'll figure something out. So maybe in the next Pokemon Showdown episode, I'll leave this team set up, and then yeah. But I'm rambling on, and I need to stop. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time for more Ultimate Plays Pokemon Showdown.